A healthy breakfast can set you up for better choices during the rest of your day. It can also help you to meet the daily recommendations for certain food groups and nutrients. Studies have shown that people who eat breakfast tend to have a lower body mass index than those who skip it, and they also tend to burn more calories throughout the day. Why do we need to have breakfast?
Well, there's quite a lot of reasons. Quite a lot of reasons. Number one, we know there's this food faddism. That is so much, especially food faddism has been on from time immemorial. People would say they don't take vegetables, they don't take beef, they don't take chicken, they don't take animal, they are vegetarians, they are, all those kind of food, and they are on keto diet. Food fads have been on for centuries. But then we have this particular one reigning now, this issue of intermittent fast. Yes, people want to lose weight, intermittent fast, so because of that, they would say they are skipping breakfast, so it helps them to lose weight. Some other persons will say if they take breakfast, they get drowsy. They feel slower because the food kind of, makes them full, and they are not able to do what they want to do. So they won't take just coffee alone, just drink, something to stimulate them so that they can work, So there are different schools of thought, most likely for weight loss, food faddists, and then people that have issues of maybe fullness or tiredness when they eat.
But before you grab any kind of food on your way out the door, keep this in mind. Eating breakfast is only healthy if you're choosing the right foods. On busy mornings, it can be tough to quickly prepare a meal to keep you going up until lunchtime. As it turns out, building a healthy breakfast doesn't have to take lots of effort. What is the perfect breakfast?
The perfect breakfast shouldn't be a cup of coffee and biscuits, or a cup of coffee and egg roll and donuts, like a lot of people do. The perfect breakfast should be calorie complete, nutrient complete. Now let me say that, nutrient dense, in the sense that by the time you take just coffee and biscuit alone, you are taking more of energy. That biscuit has a lot of flour, and there may be some hydrogenated fats. That is not even good for your heart. Yes, it is not good for cardiovascular health. So what you should do is to do more of cereals. If you're diabetic, then avoid some kind of cereals. If you're diabetic, for instance, I don't expect you to put sugar in your oats. You can put some kind of fruits or some kind of nuts in the oats and just take it down there with your milk. Don't take just carbs alone. If you do more of that, you have more of insulin release. And when insulin is released, because insulin is that, that secretion that works on glucose so that the body can use it. Now, if you have more insulin metabolized continually, another thing about insulin, it's like two-edged sword. Apart from the fact that it metabolizes glucose, on the other hand, it stimulates more fat storage in your body. So as it is handling glucose, it is increasing fat storage. So imagine you are eating a large chunk of carbs, heavy, high calorie, that means a lot of quantity, carbs in the morning. You keep on having, number one, you'd even feel a bit tired and drowsy and sleepy if your food has a lot of carbohydrates and fats in it. So, and another thing is that you have the tendency now to add up some weight, which some people are running away from. I tell people, instead of using mayonnaise, you can use cucumbers, add some low-fat milk. Yes, add some low-fat milk. Then you could add eggs, add the boiled eggs, the white. Make sure you take a good quantity of protein and the healthy fat. Like that combination of salads now, you put extra virgin olive oil. So make sure you do that. In that way, you won't have just carbs alone, which will make you drowsy, which will increase fat metabolism in your body. The quantity really, really matters. Small but regular meals is the right thing. Not about skipping a meal. Not about skipping breakfast especially. If you want to skip a meal, skip dinner.
Creating the habit of eating in the morning is something you can build towards. Start off with a light bite such as a piece of fruit or low-fat yogurt. After a while, your morning appetite will naturally increase and you'll find yourself eating less throughout the day. But if you're short on time in the morning, think about ways to keep your breakfast choice simple. You could also try waking up 10 minutes earlier or getting all the chores out of the way ahead of time.